What's going on, guys? So today is the day before Chronicles meet tomorrow, and I'm just gonna be doing little things on the hatch. Since if you guys have been following me on Instagram, if you guys aren't following my Instagram, check out my Instagram, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe now and you'll enjoy all the content that always comes out. Always working on my car, and yeah. But today like I said, I'm gonna be working on the hatch a little bit. I'm getting the motor prepped, or getting the bay prepped to put the motor in. I'm actually putting the motor in right after Chronicles. So the 28th is the Chronicles. The event's from 1 to 6, but we have to head out around like 9 o'clock to get there by 11 for rolling time. And if you guys are planning on heading to the meet early, do not go, because they will not let you go in unless it's 1 o'clock. But for us, since we have VIP parking spots at the Chronicle, we could go in at 11 o'clock and roll in. And yeah, so on the 29th, which is the day after Chronicles, I'm actually gonna be pulling the motor out of this car right here. And yeah, I'm just gonna be pulling the motor out and put it in on Sunday. But in order for me to do that, I mean, I just gotta take everything out, the axles and everything. But I also need to get the fuel lines ready for the hatch. So I need to do the AN fittings to it, which is the same method as how I did it on my video on how to like relocate your fuel filter. So I need this, this valve cover. It says mic, but it's not for mic. I picked this valve cover up just now. Was it down my street? Some guy was selling it, and my friend saw it on Craigslist, so I picked it up for him, and I'm gonna paint it for him. So we're gonna be doing a wrinkle gray finish on this valve cover, so I have a video for that. I already did a wrinkle, or how to wrinkle paint your valve cover video already on how I did mine, the red one. But I'm gonna be doing this one wrinkle gray, and just gotta wait for the paint to come in and then start working on it. It already has dash 10s welded on, and this one does have the cam cover cut. So yeah, but this isn't for my car, it's for my friends. But alright, so what we're gonna need, oh shit, what we're gonna need to cut the fuel line on the hatch, gonna need this tube cutter, and oh, there it is, this fitting. Now on the video on how I did my fuel tuck, or fuel filter tuck, or relocation, I mean, I cut into the line and I flared it. But this time I'm not gonna flare it, I'm gonna be using this fitting, so it's a lot easier. There we go. So if you guys actually look at this fitting, so it slides right over the fuel line, and the dash 6 is right here. What it is there's a little copper thing in there. There we go. So you're gonna cut the line off, smooth it out, and put this over, slide it over, then put this little copper pressure thing right over, and then you tighten this down, and it'll seal itself up to, I think, like 200 something PSI or something, which your fuel lines do not run that much. So we're gonna put this onto the fuel line and we're gonna cut it. And while I am about to do that, I just drove this car to the car wash, washed it, cleaned up the wheels. You guys can't see it, but yeah, so clean up the wheels. It's been a while since I cleaned up these wheels. Yeah, but cleaned them up. Now I just gotta grab my car keys and pop the hood on the hatch so we can get started on doing this. I put the hood on the other day and kind of put the the headlight harness and everything back in. So just like slowly getting it ready for the motor. And there's the bay. I thought we sprayed it. Oh, here it is in the sun. I think you guys can somewhat see the flakes in it, but yeah. So what I need to do is cut this fuel line right here. So I need to cut it right here and then put the fitting right over, and we should be good. That's how I did the other car, but what I did was I cut it and then flared it. But with this new fitting, you won't need to flare it. So let me get my tripod and show you guys on how I do this. So we're gonna be cutting this line out, and you gotta make sure that you don't cut it all the way at the bottom, because this fitting does have to go on straight all the way. So if you have it on a curve, it's not gonna go in, because this thing's designed to fit this hard line. So before we put that fitting on, we're gonna have to trim it. So what I'm gonna do is open this up, of course. Probably cut it right here, tighten it, spin it. That's all you do. Spin it until it's really like until it moves freely. So you make sure you get that good cut. Very, very easy, especially if there's a motor in here. Keep spinning. It should eventually break off. And luckily, while I'm doing this, I don't have to change out this prop valve. This prop valve is already a 4040. This car is running Willwood calipers, but with 12-inch rotors, I think. This thing had like crazy stopping power. Right, keep going. There we go. So, it's really smooth cut. Make sure smooth it out like that. Old hose is right here. It won't be needing this hard line anymore. And how you check if it's like completely smoothed out is by trying the fitting on. Of course, you want to try this copper. Well, this one first goes in, but if it's slightly like if it's not going in, then you have to smooth out the edges. So I'm gonna get some sandpaper and sand around it to make it smoother. I got some 200 grit, which should be good enough. So we're just gonna do it so it smooths out. We're gonna smooth out the edge, because the edge is pretty rough still. What you can do is just prime the car without the fitting and shoot gas out. It'll shoot out a lot, so have a rag over so you make sure that you get all the dust out. Now I'm gonna try the fitting on. Now the fitting on slides on now because I sanded it down a little bit, just the top portion. So we put this fitting over. It goes right over. Put this fitting on. I'll link this fitting down in the description. Oh, hold on a bit. Probably need to sand it a little bit more. Alright, so now the fitting goes on further, so I'm gonna pull this back out. Make sure it's clean. And we'll get some let's say acetone and clean it, and I gotta put this back. So put this fitting on. Now this fitting goes on even bit smoother. Put this copper fitting back on. And then what you're gonna do is put this over and then push it up with the copper at the bottom. Make sure this is fully seated all the way down on the fitting. That. Now you're just gonna get a wrench, or I think these are 18 mils, but I just got an adjustable wrench just to make my, I guess, life a little bit easier. So I'm just gonna tighten it. And as you see on this, that little copper piece is sealing up with the fitting. That is it. Now it doesn't look like it's fully seated, but it is tightened all the way. And yeah, so it should be good to go now. So that's it. My dash 6 line's done. This brake line, I gotta put the bolt back in. But yeah, so that's how I do that. And then now I just gotta route all my dash 6 lines into here, and it should be good. That's like the main thing that I needed to do. And yeah, now I'm just chilling in the bay. It's gonna clean up a bit, but yeah, that's it. That's just how I'm gonna route my fuel line. And yeah, check it out. You guys can kind of finally like see it, because there's a bit of sun out now. The clear is fully dried, so yeah, that shit looks so nice. Yeah, so I think that's all I had to do. All I had to do was do that fuel line, change it to a dash 6, and now the car is ready for the motor. There's nothing else that I could really do until Sunday. Sunday I'm gonna be dropping the motor in and then running the fuel return line and the clutch line. I gotta show you guys that when I get it. I bought a Chase Bay's clutch line. So yeah, but the car's ready, and check out that paint, man. That's just insane. But yeah, now I just gotta wait, and I actually gotta put these back in like that. I gotta put these in the clip. So there, And then yeah, just gotta clip these all in because I was waiting for the clear coat to dry, but now we're good, so I'm gonna do that. But besides that, I guess I'll see everybody at the Chronicles. I will be there, and I am actually picking up the wing for this car from there, from my friend John, picking up a spoon rear wing. So that's gonna be on the car, and then yeah, so I'll see everybody at the Chronicles. Whoever's gonna be there comes through, say what's up. I'll have my car there, and yeah, so I'll be recording too. And that is it. So like, comment, subscribe if you're not, and just build your car your own way. You don't have to listen to others. So peace out, and see you guys at the Chronicles, whoever's going.